So the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale is coming up, and I don't normally film anything around it. I kind of did this video impromptu, but I was seeing a lot of really good perfume options. And if you don't know about the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, they do daily deals 50% off. And when it comes to perfume, it's expensive. So half off a bottle of any price point is a great deal. So I thought we could go through the days together. And if any of them were on your radar, then you can kind of mark your calendars and make sure you save some money on them. So for this sale, it's going to start August 29th through the 18th of September. So it's a lot of time. Again, every single day there will be select things that are 50% off. And then they also have things that are going to be going on sale 50% off for the entire week. And that kind of switches out since this sale will be running multiple weeks. So there's a lot going on top of the fact that if you are platinum or diamond at Ulta, they also did an early access. So again, if this is going up, hopefully when I want it to, that would be the actual day I'm posting this. There won't be a ton of hours left, but there are some exclusives if you are in the diamond or platinum tiers, and I do want to cover those because there are some good perfumes in there, and again, 50% off, it really sweetens the deal. So first, for early access on August 28th, Prada Paradox Virtual Flower EDP will be on sale, all three sizes. So the 1 ounce, which is usually $110, would be $55. The 1.6 ounce is $145, but it would be half off of that. Can you tell I don't want to do the math on that one? It's $72.50 I gave in. And then the 3 ounce size, which is normally $180, would be down to $90. Prada Paradox Virtual Flower has notes of bergamot, jasmine, neroli, musk, and ambrette in the base. And I just have a sample of it because this isn't necessarily my type of scent. It's definitely neroli heavy. It's like crisp white florals, bergamot with that muskiness as well. So really nice one for the heat and for summer. If you're into a neroli scent, it could be one to check out. The only other perfumes that are on sale during that early access on the 28th are from Orabella, and it is actually all the scents except the newest one, which is called Eternal Roots. It's just the travel size, not the bigger size, which I do have a couple of these. They retail for $35, but they will be half off, so $17.50. I do think if these were on your list, it would be a great deal to pick them up because of the price. That being said, something to keep in mind with these perfumes is that they are alcohol free. So the oil kind of rests on top and you have to shake them up. It's just something to keep in mind. I also find that does make the sprayers like a little bit, I would say, tricky. Okay. You definitely want to get these on the skin and not on your clothes. So that way you don't get like oily residue on your clothes. So again, just warning you on that one. I will say out of all the scents, I would say Salted Muse is my favorite. It is like a salty, woody fig fragrance and it's a little powdery, but to me kind of goes almost creamy, a little musky. I don't know, it feels lived in. It's a nice unisex scent. And really more than anything, I like this on other people. I was with someone who was wearing this. I was like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. And it was Salted Muse. I was absolutely shocked. It was projecting off of her. Like I was like so surprised by how it was wearing and how it was smelling. So this would be my recommendation out of the Orabella fragrances. Although a lot of the Orabella scents haven't been my personal favorite, I do know a lot of other people like the scents, and I think that it is a good deal if, again, they were on your list. You were like looking out for them. Saving 50% off on the travel size and kind of dipping your toe at that price point is pretty good. And just because I can't not, let me give you some notes on Salted Muse. There's sea salt and pink pepper in the top, olive tree, lavender, and fig in the mid, and then cedar, sandalwood, and amber in the base. If you're into like the oils and like smelling more natural, I think that would be a good fit for you. But they are oily, so be careful, okay? That's my warning. Okay, I realize there is one more perfume on the 28th that's on sale. This is Prada Luna Rosa Ocean Le Parfum, and this is a men's cologne from Prada, so I personally don't have a ton of experience with it, so I'll just leave it there. Okay, now on to the first day of the sale, Friday, August 29th. There are tons of different beauty deals, so definitely check out the other ones, but for the perfume, Marc Jacobs Daisy Love Oh So Sweet Eau de Toilette is going to be on sale. I don't know if I'm going to run through the price on every single ounce, but just to give you an idea for the biggest bottle, the 3.3 ounce is $142, so that will be half off, which I think is a great deal. And as much as I'm not always into designer perfumes, I will say the Marc Jacobs Daisy line is one that I have a lot of nostalgia with. I really love Daisy the original, and I feel like a lot of the Daisy line has a kind of floral fruitiness that is light and kind of girly, and I feel like musky instead of going a little more perfumey. So in the top, there's raspberry, blackberry, and bergamot, daisy and jasmine in the mid, and then sugar, musk, white iris, and woodsy notes in the base. Seems like it's going to be a nice like fruity floral, and because it's the Daisy Love Oh So Sweet version, I'm sure it will definitely be sweet. When I saw that as one of the first days, I was like, okay, let's see what else is is going on because I felt like that was a great deal. For Saturday, August 30th, the perfume on sale is Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. You can get all the different sizes, the travel, the 1 ounce, the 1.7, the 3.4, which that big bottle is priced at $72. So again, a really great deal on God is a Woman if that's one of your favorite scents. God is a Woman is a musky pear scent, so it has a nice sweetness to it. It has some woody notes in the base as well. I have a lot of other favorites from the Ariana Grande line, but I know a lot of people like this one. It has notes of pear and ambrette in the top, orris, Turkish rose in the mid, and then Madagascar vanilla and sandalwood in the base. I know sometimes you can find Ariana Grande fragrances at discounters, so definitely check there too, but 50% off is still a great deal. Okay, for me, I think Sunday the 31st is a day to kind of set an alarm, mark your calendar type of thing, because some of the Philosophy fragrances are going to be on sale. It's just showing two, so the Amazing Grace Eau de Toilette is going to be on sale, all the 3 sizes, and then Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere from Philosophy is also going to be half off, and I freaking love this. I have the big one. This is the 4 ounce, but I've been through a bottle of this. Like, I really love this as a vanilla. Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere has notes of vanilla, cashmere wood, musk, sandalwood, and coconut. It's like a creamy, musky vanilla. It's so good. It's light enough though that you could wear it to bed. It's not too dense of a vanilla, but still is sweet and yummy and delicious. So highly recommend that one. I might try to make a post about this when it goes live on Sunday, just in case any of you guys are interested in it. But I'll also have it linked down below. Everything will be linked. Everything will be tagged. And I'll also put a little asterisk next to the ones that I personally think are like the best deals, like personal favorites of mine. And Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere definitely fits that. I think this is a great one to catch if you don't have this one. And the 2 sizes that are available are the half ounce. That one retails for $28 on its own, so $14. And then the 2 ounce bottle is $58, so again, $24. The Philosophy fragrances are already a little bit more affordable compared to other fragrances out there, so getting them half off is just kind of like the cherry on top. Moving on to Monday, September 1st, the perfume that's on sale is from Mugler, and this is the Alien Goddess Supra Floral Eau de Parfum, and the 1 ounce and the 2 ounce size will be on sale. And for reference, the 2 ounce is $150, so that would be $75 on sale on that Monday. I'm not a big Alien girl, so I don't know this one personally, but the notes are prickly pear and cactus flower in the top, some interesting notes, jasmine, sambac, and immortelle in the mid, and then amber, musk, and desert rose in the base. I feel like the one Alien I kind of know is just Alien Goddess regular, and that's like a beachy vanilla coconut floral, but as a flanker, this one seems to be veering off quite a bit. On Tuesday, September 2nd, Myth from Ellis Brooklyn is going to be on sale. These just come in one size, so they're $115, and it would be half off of that. I know a lot of people really like Myth. This is more of a musky, almost kind of skin scent. Myth has notes of ambrette, bergamot, and cassis in the top, pink lotus, jasmine, and orchid in the mid, and then musk, white cedar extract, and patchouli in the base. And I feel like if you like to smell like clean and fresh, this would be a good fragrance for you. Although it's floral, again, it's very musky. And I don't want to say soapy, but it's definitely fresh and clean. On Wednesday, September 3rd, there isn't a perfume available. There are a lot of other beauty steals. So again, I definitely think check in the days if you're interested. Just kind of getting a preview can help you map out what you really want. On Thursday, September 4th, the Dime 7 Summers is going to go on sale, which I already think the Dime fragrances are pretty affordable, but again, at half off, it makes it even better. And 7 Summers is really good. It's sweet and musky, kind of creamy. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm having so many technical difficulties. It will literally be a miracle if this video gets done. Okay. But back to what I was saying about 7 Summers. I really do like 7 Summers, but I also do think that it's kind of a dupe for Ariana Grande Cloud. It just has that same kind of sweet, cozy DNA, and I feel like there's also a lot of similar and shared notes in it as well. In the top, there's sugar, pear, and champagne. In the mid, there's vanilla, praline, and lavender, and then in the base, there's musk, woody notes, coconut nectar, and bergamot. The lavender, the praline, the coconut nectar, even the pear, I believe, like all of those are very similar to Cloud, and I do feel like it comes across in the scent as well. I feel like if you like Cloud, this could be redundant, but also it could be a great pickup, and again, I feel like because it's so affordable already, it's an even better budget perfume at half off. Okay, so outside of the daily deals that Ulta will be running, they are also going to be doing these kind of overarching weekly deals, and the fragrance part of that weekly deal is Kopari's Pink Guava, and this is $29, so it'll be half off of that. And I actually really like Pink Guava, which I did not like the other 4 body mists that originally came out from them. If you saw my big body mist video, then you probably heard me talking about this one, but for a fruity body mist, I think this one's actually really quite fun. Yeah, there's something about it. It's really juicy and fruity. It's also kind of sugared, and although there's not pineapple in here, there's guava. I almost get a pineapple vibe from it. It's fruity and flirty and also kind of strong, so it will have some lasting power on it for a body mist. For notes, in the top, it has mango and mandarin, in the mid, guava, and then vanilla and sandalwood in the base. If you're really into fruity tropical scents, I think this is one to check out, and I also feel like it almost works for nighttime. Like it's kind of flirty, so it definitely makes me think of like a tropical nighttime fragrance as well. Back to the daily deals on Friday, September 5th, the fragrance that's going to be on sale is from Azzaro. This is a men's fragrance and it's the Most Wanted Eau de Toilette Intense. It has some moss, lavender, bergamot in it. Don't know a ton about it, but could be one to check out. On Saturday, September 6th, the YSL Black Opium EDP Glitter is going to be on sale. Now, this one came out last year around holiday, and I was so excited for this one because I really like the Le Parfum. I also really like the Over Red, and this one had a marshmallow note in it, so I thought we were going to get something so sweet and yummy, but this really just kind of smells like black opium, maybe even not as sweet as black opium even. I'm not going to lie, I felt a little duped by this one, but for a full list of notes, pear, green mandarin, and lemon in the top, orange blossom in the mid, and then vanilla absolute, coffee, marshmallow, musk, and patchouli in the base. It's not horrible, don't get me wrong. Like if you love black opium, you probably would like it. I don't think it strays too much from the DNA, but I do prefer, like I said, the Le Parfum one, which is more vanilla heavy, and I also really like the Over Red, which has like a cherry kind of waxy vanilla note to me. That being said, that fragrance is really expensive, okay? It retails for $172 in the 3 ounce, so if it is something on your list, definitely snag it for half off. Okay, moving on to Sunday, September 7th, the fragrance that's going to be on sale is from Nemet, and it's the Vanilla Musk Eau de Parfum, and this is already, again, a more affordable fragrance. It's $59.99, and so it'll be half off at $30, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick this one up. I do have the Vanilla Musk fragrance oil, but I don't use fragrance oils as much as I use just regular, spray perfume, so I think I'm going to have to put this in my bathroom and like use it after the shower. I think that could be a great way, but it's a really nice musky vanilla. Yeah, it almost has like a cocoa note as well to me. Oh my gosh, this lighting is getting scary. It's like a horror movie. Let me tell you about the Ulta sales. I don't really know how to fix it though. I really don't. Anyway, the notes on Fragrantica are vanilla, musk, and cake. And yeah, it's this really nice, musky, almost kind of thick vanilla. Think something like Indult Tahota. Like I feel like it's similar to that. Maybe not quite as sweet or maybe not as strong. It might sit a little closer to the body. But I do feel like it's a similar vanilla to that. And I really want to get it in the spray, so I'll actually use it more. On Monday, September 8th, some of the Toka fragrances are going to go on sale. Just select ones. They only have 2 in here. So the Florence fragrance as well as the Lucia fragrance are going to be on sale, and those retail for $30. So they'll be down to $15. I have a little sample here of Florence, and oh, it's definitely giving like tuberose, I feel like. Oh yeah, baby. It's kind of a bubblegummy tuberose. Like it is sweeter, but it's definitely tuberose, even kind of banana-y. Top notes: pear, apple, bergamot, grapefruit leaf. In the mid, gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, violet leaf, and iris. And then in the base, musk and white woods. You gotta like some florals, lots and lots of white florals, okay? If you like that, this might be one to check out. For Tuesday, September 9th, I don't see any fragrance deals. Same with Wednesday the 10th, but there is a body lotion on sale. This one is from Osea, and it's the Undaria Algae Body Lotion. I haven't used it personally, but I'm pretty sure people like this one, so thought I would put it out there because it is quite expensive. It's $48, and it will be half off. On Thursday, September 11th, the Ralph Lauren Romance EDP will be on sale. There are a lot of different sizes of this, all the way up to 5 ounces, which retails for $160, so half off of that, but you can get a 1 ounce, a 1.7, a 3.4. Romance has definitely been around. I remember having this one in high school, and it's way more clean. Yeah, very musky, kind of giving a hairspray vibe, okay? Full list of notes for Romance: rose, chamomile, ginger, lemon, yellow freesia in the top, lily, lotus, white violet, carnation in the mid, and then white musk, oak moss, exotic woods, and patchouli in the base. Yeah, lots of florals, but I do feel like it leans, again, more on that clean side. It's kind of sophisticated, but it does sweeten up a little bit as it dries down. I feel like you know if you like that one since it's been around for a while. And for the weekly deals from September 5th through the 11th, there aren't any perfume options in there. So going to Friday, September 12th, this is another one that I think, depending on what you like, I would maybe watch out for this one because Sniff Vanilla Vice is going to be half off, which the Sniff fragrances are already more affordable. So half off makes this $35. Not even, it's like $32.50. And to me, Vanilla Vice falls into those kind of ice cream shop vanillas. So it does smell like ice cream, but also kind of the cone. And there's this ambery warmth that kind of comes through. So it has this kind of musk to it. Here are the notes: Madagascar vanilla, amberwood, sugar, musk, orchinox, ice cream, and jasmine sambac. Really nice. It's sweet. It's a little bit different than like a creamy, fluffy vanilla though, but it's super good. And you guys know I talk about Sniff a lot. I'm an affiliate with Sniff, so I have a code, but definitely get it half off, save your money. Okay, on Saturday, September 13th, Coach Dreams Moonlight EDP is going to be on sale. There are 3 different sizes: the 1.3, a 2 ounce, and the 3 ounce, which retails for $120. And I'm not really familiar familiar with this one. Ooh, okay, immediately I'm seeing in the main accords patchouli and then vanilla. So I don't know if this one's the one for me, but the notes are bergamot in the top, jasmine and rose in the mid, and then tonka bean and patchouli in the base. So, I mean, could be good. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried that one. But again, it will be half off on the 13th. On to Sunday, September 14th, from Lake and Sky, the 1111 Azure scent is going to be on sale. This one I actually don't have, and I don't think I've smelled this one, but overall from Lake and Sky, they do a lot of these like musky skin scents. You guys know I'm obsessed with 1111 vanilla. I talk about it all the freaking time. I also do have a code with Lake and Sky, but if you're looking for the Azure one, definitely snag it on a deal. For the list of notes on that one, water notes, hyacinth and bergamot in the top, lotus, jasmine and orris root in the mid, and then musk, oak moss and amber in the base. So it does seem like a little bit more watery and fresh. Again, let me know if you've tried that one, if I should get my nose on that. And for the Lake and Sky bottles, they come in one size of 1.7 ounce, and that is $98, so it'll be half off of that. On Monday, September 15th, some Donna Karan scents are going to be on sale. There's a few in the cashmere scent, so cashmere mist, eau de parfum, and the cashmere mist, eau de toilette will be on sale. And there's also the DKNY 24/7. I'm not familiar with that one, so I kind of want to look up the notes on it. I'm more familiar with the DKNY apple, like Be Delicious scents. You know, they have so many flankers of those. The DKNY 24/7 scent has pink pepper and rhubarb in the top, quince, rose, green notes, jasmine sambac, and tuberose in the mid, ambrox, super musk, cedarwood, and sandalwood in the base. It seems like it's going to be kind of tart, maybe a little green, kind of fresh. Interesting. I like the bottle. It almost looks like an hourglass, you know, like you'd flip it over. I don't know. Let me know if any of those are your favorite. I know cashmere mist is very popular, and I know a lot of people love the deodorant in that cashmere mist scent. Okay, Tuesday, September 16th, there's no fragrances going on. And once again, on Wednesday, September 17th, there aren't any fragrances, but another Osea product is on sale. It's that same Undaria algae line, but it's the body wash. So it's $32. It'll be half off. And then for the last day of the sale, Thursday, September 18th, let's see. It doesn't look like we're ending with any perfumes, but there is that week of overarching beauty deals. So between September 12th and the 18th, all week long for 50% off. Once again, no perfume, but I do want to mention this. I'm obsessed with these and I'm definitely picking them up from Peach and Lily, the Glass Skin Ginseng Collagen Mask. You guys, just trust me if you want a self-care moment where you want to put on a cooling mask and you can wear it for 30 minutes, 3 hours, overnight if you want. It's so good, so cooling, so refreshing, so hydrating. Highly, highly recommend. You can buy one of the masks for $8, so you'd get it for 4, which is an amazing price. Or you can do the 7 count for $47 and get that half off. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that one, but twice. That's how much I like those. Okay, so highly, highly recommend those. I know it's not perfume, but if you're looking for some skincare and some masks, that's what I recommend. Oh my gosh, I'm looking here and I'm like in a hat. There's like crazy shadows going on. Like, do I regret filming this? I don't know. We'll see. I do hope this was helpful though, running through the sales and seeing if there was any perfume you might want to put on the calendar. It's kind of an interactive sale since it's like everyday new stuff, but I feel like because it's such a steep discount, you know, when you can snipe out your favorite things, I think it's worth it. And I definitely have a few items on my own wish list. And like I said, I'm probably going to make a few posts throughout the sale on my favorite fragrances that I don't want you guys to miss out on, just in case. So look out for those in the community tabs. I hope you enjoyed the video. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.